What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another reaction video. Today I am doing a nostalgic kind of video of all the older stuff from back in the early 2000s kind of music videos. And the first one I'm going to do here is Static X The Only. Now if you guys have ever played Need for Speed Underground 2, or even I think it's on the first one, I don't remember which one it's on, but this song is on their soundtrack, and that's how I got into Static X in the beginning when I first was growing up. But yeah, we're gonna check out old school videos back from the early 2000s, and just see obviously they're still gonna be bangers, but just going from the old school nostalgic videos to obviously what we have nowadays. They're such a big kind of time jump worth of how they develop these music videos and whatnot. But let's just check out these old school ones. I mean, obviously you can tell right away is that how the video is shot, it seems so outdated compared to what it is now, with us having 4K videos and 8K videos or whatever. But with the aspect ratio of this video, how it's much smaller, and just it's not very defined, but it's just it's from its era. Now that I think about it, it is Need for Speed Underground, the first one. Man, that is such an awesome song to be just racing to and just driving around in. It just brings back memories. This one came out in 2003. I love this fucking melody. God, I love that song. Because of this song and because of Need for Speed Underground, I went out and actually bought this CD, and I still have it to this day. And because of this song, I have forever liked. I mean, I've heard the other song, the other popular song, "Push It." That's obviously a big song too. But for me, this is the one that got me into them kind of thing. But man, it's a shame that that Wayne fucking passed away. I know they're still touring, and like obviously like they don't want to say, but Easel Dope from the band Dope is who's the vocalist for him. But I mean, they're still I'm still touring and all that, but it just would be a lot better with Wayne. But yeah. Next one I'm gonna check out is Atreyu's X's and O's. Like this is like another favorite song of mine, and this one came out in 2006, so 13 years ago. Like I know I heard their songs like I've heard their songs before this one, but this is the one that kind of like really stuck with me because I liked it a lot. Man, they're so young in this video too. The fisheye lens. Oh yeah, it's only in 480p. I could have sworn this video had like way better graphics. Man, I remember back when I was younger, this was like back in the early 2000s. I think this was kind of like one of the first songs I think that I've heard of that actually had mixed singing and screaming. I can't recall if like I have heard it from any other kind of band, but I want to say this is probably the first band that I heard both. But I mean, you can tell obviously by the video, like it's very obviously 13 years ago. It's very outdated, but I mean, it's still like these songs are such like bring back memories and such bangers. This is such like just a killer song. Man, if you're born in the 80s, grew up in the 90s to where like you're in your teenage years in the early 2000s, like you were definitely into like Atreyu in this song. Like they've got other good songs too, and the sad part too is that nowadays This guy, the drummer, he is now the lead vocalist, and the other guy, I can't remember what his name is, but he is no longer in the band. He's a vocalist for some other band. I know I looked it up at one point years ago, but to me, like, they don't really sound the same as they did, obviously, in this kind of era, which I think this was like the height of their success, you know, like they're like the band kind of thing. But man, it's such a good one. So the next one I'm going to do here is CKY 96 Quite Bitter Beings. Now, if this song is from the 1999. But I mean, obviously, if you grew up in the early 2000s, you know that this song is from fucking you know, the Viva La Bam, kind of the CKY videos that came out with, you know, like Bam Margera and all that stuff, like before they did Jackass. So like, you may not know like the name of the song, but like once you hear it and like once you've seen the, you know, the video, like you know the song because if you grew up in that era. But this song is just, I had to put it in there because it's like one of my favorites, and it always brings me back to back when I was watching CKY and Viva La Bam and all that kind of stuff. Ryan Dunn, Viva La, or Bam Margera. And then Bam's brother, I think, is the drummer. Man, they're just so young. R.I.P. Ryan Dunn. Oh, it's a good one. It's a classic song there. All right, so the next one I'm going to do is It Dies Today, Sacred Heart. Now, if you guys have ever seen the movie Jennifer's Body with what is her name? Megan Fox. This song is in that movie. But this one came out, yeah, I think it was 2006 as well. But man, I always love this song. And this album that it's on too, it's always amazing. Another band that does the singing, screaming that I got into. Cool thing is too is that I think they're coming back. They actually just released a new song with the original singer. I think his name is Nick. I think it is. Yeah, they just released a new song, and I'm hoping that they come out with a new album too, because like with the original lineup, that would be pretty awesome. It'd be awesome to see these guys live if they ever tour again. Here it comes. Man, all these songs remind, like, obviously, back from the early 2000s, and it's just like now looking at all these ones, they just kind of remind me of like, well, this one and like one of the other ones, they just kind of remind me of like them back in the day. Like a lot of musicians always like to party, and whatnot. It's just things are just so different nowadays. But man, just reliving these songs, like I still listen to them time to time, and just they never get old. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. If you guys liked the video, like and subscribe. Leave down in the comments of what you guys want me to subscribe or react to. And then I'll catch you guys in the next one.